In 1969, audiences were introduced to a unique musical western titled Paint Your Wagon, featuring Lee Marvin, Clint Eastwood, and Gene Seberg. This film, based on the Broadway musical by Lerner and Loewe, is often overlooked despite its star-studded cast. The screenplay was crafted by Alan J. Lerner and Patty Chayefsky, marking the final directorial effort of Joshua Logan. Behind the scenes, the dynamics between the cast were complex, particularly between Eastwood and Seberg. Their interactions were marked by tension, which some say stemmed from Eastwood's intense dedication to his craft. This intensity reportedly left Seberg feeling overshadowed and vulnerable, leading to a lasting impact on her mental well-being. As the production progressed, the pressure of working alongside such a formidable presence took its toll on her. The emotional strain contributed to a series of personal struggles for Seberg, ultimately setting the stage for a tragic decline in her life. The repercussions of this experience would haunt her for years to come, shaping her future in ways that were both profound and heartbreaking. The story unfolds during the California Gold Rush, a time filled with dreams of wealth and adventure. A wagon, filled with hopeful prospectors, crashes into a ravine, leaving chaos in its wake. Among the survivors is Ben Romson, played by Lee Marvin, a rugged and determined prospector. He bravely rescues another occupant of the wagon, a man named Pardner, portrayed by Clint Eastwood. This chance encounter leads to an unexpected partnership between the two men. Together, they venture into the wilderness, driven by the promise of gold. Their hard work pays off when they strike it rich, discovering a significant amount of gold. This newfound wealth inspires them to create a town, which they name No Name City. The town becomes a hub for other prospectors and dreamers, all seeking their fortune. As the story progresses, the characters navigate the challenges of their new lives, facing both the excitement and dangers of the gold rush era. The bond between Ben and Pardner deepens as they experience the highs and lows of their journey, showcasing the spirit of adventure and camaraderie that defined this historical period. In the film, No Name City is a rough and tumble place filled with men seeking fortune and adventure. The arrival of a Mormon with 2 wives stirs excitement among the townsfolk. The men, eager for female companionship, see an opportunity when they convince the Mormon to sell one of his wives. Elizabeth, played by Gene Seberg, becomes the center of attention as she is won by Ben in a drunken wager. This event marks a turning point for the town, as the presence of Elizabeth brings a new dynamic to the all-male environment. The men of No Name City, previously focused solely on gold and mining, begin to crave the companionship and warmth that women can provide. As Elizabeth settles into her new life, the town starts to grow, attracting more men who are also looking for relationships. The interactions between the characters reveal the complexities of love, desire, and the search for connection in a rugged setting. The film explores how the arrival of a woman can change the social fabric of a community, leading to both humorous and poignant moments as the men navigate their feelings and relationships. The story unfolds with a blend of music, humor, and drama, showcasing the challenges and joys of life in a mining town during the Gold Rush era. The characters' journeys reflect the broader themes of longing and companionship, making the film a unique exploration of human relationships in a historical context. To satisfy the men, Ben and others kidnap 6 prostitutes from a neighboring town. This daring act is driven by the need to provide companionship and entertainment for the miners in their growing settlement. The abduction is successful, and soon after, a brothel is established, which becomes a central part of the town's social life. As the brothel opens its doors, the town begins to flourish, attracting more people and creating a bustling atmosphere. While Ben is away, Elizabeth, one of the kidnapped women, finds herself drawn to one of the survivors. Their unexpected romance blossoms amidst the chaos of their situation, adding a layer of complexity to the story. The relationship between Elizabeth and her love interest develops as they navigate the challenges of their circumstances. The town's growth is fueled not only by the influx of miners, but also by the vibrant life that the brothel brings. This unique blend of love, survival, and community growth paints a vivid picture of life in the Wild West during this tumultuous time. The characters face moral dilemmas and personal struggles, making their journey both compelling and relatable. The story unfolds with a mix of humor, drama, and romance, capturing the essence of human connection in the face of adversity. As the town thrives, the relationships formed within it become crucial to its identity and future. The dynamics between the characters reflect the complexities of love and survival in a rugged environment, showcasing the resilience of the human spirit. The narrative weaves together themes of loyalty, sacrifice, and the pursuit of happiness, all set against the backdrop of a rapidly changing frontier. The choices made by Ben and the others have lasting impacts on their lives and the lives of those they have brought into their world. The story ultimately highlights the intertwining of personal desires and communal needs, illustrating how a small act can lead to significant changes in a community. As the story unfolds, a preacher arrives in the town, bringing with him a wave of condemnation for the activities that have taken root among the townsfolk. He warns them of their impending downfall, stirring unease and tension in the community. Meanwhile, Ben and his group of cohorts engage in a secretive operation, digging tunnels beneath the town in search of gold dust. Their greed and ambition drive them deeper into the earth, but their actions have dire consequences. The town's foundation weakens, and chaos erupts during a bull and bear fight, leading to a catastrophic collapse. In the aftermath, Ben makes the decision to leave, abandoning the town and its people. However, amidst the ruins, Elizabeth and the remaining survivors find a way to reconcile, coming together in the face of their shared loss. Their journey reflects the complexities of human relationships and the impact of choices made in the pursuit of wealth and success. The town, once vibrant, now stands as a testament to the conflict between ambition and community, leaving its inhabitants to rebuild their lives from the ashes of their former existence. Lee Marvin's performance in the 1969 film Paint Your Wagon received mixed reviews from critics. While some felt his acting was not up to par, others believed he brought a unique spark to the film that made it more engaging. Marvin's approach to his role was unconventional, as he chose to drink real alcohol during the filming, despite the director's wishes for him to refrain. This decision added an unpredictable element to his performance, which some viewers found captivating. One of the standout moments in the film was Marvin's rendition of the song Wandering Star. His recording of this song became a hit in the UK, showcasing his unexpected talent as a singer. The combination of his acting and singing contributed to the film's overall charm, even if it did not achieve universal acclaim. Marvin's presence in Paint Your Wagon remains a topic of discussion, as his choices and performances left a lasting impression on audiences. During the production of the 1969 film Paint Your Wagon, Jean Seberg faced significant challenges. Her singing voice was dubbed, which left her feeling frustrated and disconnected from her character. She openly expressed her dissatisfaction with Lee Marvin's singing voice, indicating that she did not find it appealing. Despite the film's poor box office performance and the negative reviews it received, Seberg's personal life during this time was marked by a passionate affair with Clint Eastwood. This relationship had a profound impact on her, overshadowing the film's lack of success. The emotional intensity of their connection added a layer of complexity to her experience on set. Seberg's involvement in Paint Your Wagon became a notable chapter in her life, intertwining her professional struggles with personal turmoil. The film may not have achieved the acclaim its creators hoped for, but the memories and experiences from that time remain significant for Seberg. The movie faced significant challenges during its production, becoming over budget and falling behind schedule. This situation arose from various factors, including the complexity of adapting a Broadway musical into a film format. The film version of Paint Your Wagon diverged considerably from the original stage production. Many plot elements that were central to the Broadway show were discarded, leading to a narrative that felt different from what audiences might have expected. In an effort to modernize the story and appeal to contemporary viewers, new plot elements were introduced. This shift aimed to refresh the material, but it also meant that the essence of the original musical was altered. The creative team had to navigate these changes while trying to maintain the spirit of the source material, which proved to be a challenging task. As a result, the film became a unique interpretation, reflecting the ambitions and constraints of its time. Director Joshua Logan had a vision for Paint Your Wagon that included casting actors with musical experience to bring authenticity to the film's musical elements. However, as the project developed, the casting choices evolved, leading to a unique blend of talent. The film was shot in a remote valley in Oregon, which posed significant logistical challenges. Transporting materials and animals to such a secluded location required careful planning and coordination. The natural beauty of the valley added to the film's charm, but also complicated the production process. As filming progressed, local vagrants and hippies became part of the scene, stepping in as extras. Their involvement was not without its challenges, as they made demands that reflected their own needs and desires. This unexpected collaboration added an element of authenticity to the film, capturing the spirit of the time. The combination of professional actors and local personalities created a rich tapestry of characters that contributed to the film's unique atmosphere. The production of Paint Your Wagon became a fascinating blend of artistic vision and real-life spontaneity, showcasing the complexities of filmmaking in a challenging environment. Extras on the set of Paint Your Wagon formed a makeshift union, driven by their need for fair treatment. They made demands for payment and food, highlighting the challenges faced by those working behind the scenes in the film industry. Among the memorable moments was the performance of the song, "Hand Me Down That Can of Beans" by the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band, who not only contributed musically but also appeared as extras in the film. The role of Elizabeth was a significant one, initially offered to several actresses before Leslie Ann Warren accepted the part. However, she had to bow out due to pregnancy, leaving the role open once again. Kim Novak, a well-known actress at the time, lobbied hard for the role of Elizabeth, but was ultimately rejected. This casting decision added to the film's narrative, as the search for the right actress continued amidst the backdrop of the extras' struggles and the lively musical performances that characterized the film. The dynamics on set reflected both the creative spirit and the labor issues of the era, making the production of Paint Your Wagon a unique experience for all involved. Lee Marvin and director Joshua Logan developed a strong friendship during the making of the 1969 film Paint Your Wagon. Marvin, known for his rugged charm and talent, presented a unique blend of characteristics. He embodied the spirit of a Southern gentleman, displaying warmth and charisma that drew people to him. However, this gentlemanly demeanor coexisted with a darker side, as Marvin was also a heavy drinker. His struggles with alcohol were well known, yet they did not overshadow his remarkable ability to deliver powerful performances on screen. Despite the challenges posed by his drinking, Marvin's dedication to his craft shone through in Paint Your Wagon. He brought depth and authenticity to his role, captivating audiences with his presence. Logan, recognizing Marvin's talent, appreciated the complexity of his character. Their friendship flourished as they navigated the ups and downs of filmmaking together. This bond was built on mutual respect and understanding, allowing them to create a memorable cinematic experience. The dynamic between Marvin's contrasting traits and Logan's direction contributed to the film's lasting impact. During the filming of Paint Your Wagon, Clint Eastwood and Jean Seberg became involved in a romantic affair that would have significant consequences for both of their lives. At the time, Eastwood was married, and Seberg was also in a relationship. Their connection blossomed on set, fueled by the chemistry they shared while working together. As their affair deepened, Eastwood made the decision to leave his wife, while Seberg also chose to part ways with her husband. This passionate relationship, however, did not have a happy ending. The affair was tumultuous and ultimately contributed to Seberg's later struggles with her mental health. The intense scrutiny from the media and the public added to her distress. Sadly, these challenges culminated in her tragic suicide years later. The impact of their relationship extended far beyond the film, leaving a lasting mark on both their lives and careers. The complexities of love, fame, and personal turmoil intertwined in a way that would haunt Seberg long after the cameras stopped rolling. Jean Seberg faced intense FBI surveillance and harassment due to her strong support for civil rights. This scrutiny was not just a passing concern, it deeply affected her life and mental health. The FBI viewed her activism as a threat, particularly because she was involved with prominent figures in the civil rights movement. The pressure mounted when she suffered the tragic loss of a child, which compounded her struggles. Public scrutiny intensified, and she found herself increasingly isolated. The combination of personal grief and relentless public attention led her to retreat from the spotlight. She went into hiding, seeking solace away from the prying eyes of the media and the government. Despite her efforts to escape, the weight of her circumstances became unbearable. In 1979, Jean Seberg took her own life, a heartbreaking end to a life marked by both talent and turmoil. Her story serves as a poignant reminder of the impact of societal pressures and the consequences of political persecution. Paint Your Wagon, the 1969 musical western, has long been a subject of debate among audiences and critics alike. While some viewers find it to be a charmingly eccentric spectacle, others dismiss it as an unwieldy mess. This review aims to encapsulate the diverse opinions surrounding the film, highlighting both its strengths and weaknesses. At the heart of the film is a unique blend of musicality and Western themes, featuring iconic tough guys Lee Marvin and Clint Eastwood in roles that allow them to showcase their singing abilities, albeit with varying degrees of success. Marvin shines as Ben Rumson, a boozy, misanthropic prospector whose larger-than-life personality brings a vibrant energy to the film. His performance is often cited as the highlight, particularly in his rendition of Wandering Star, a haunting melody that resonates deeply with viewers. This song, along with others like They Call the Wind Mariah, performed by Harve Presnell, showcases the film's potential for musical brilliance. Conversely, Eastwood's portrayal of Partner has drawn mixed reactions. While some appreciate his stoic demeanor, others criticize his singing, describing it as lackluster and uninspired. Tracks like I Talk to the Trees and Gold Fever have been labeled as tedious, detracting from the overall enjoyment of the musical numbers. This contrast between Marvin's lively performances and Eastwood's more subdued approach creates a dynamic tension within the film, reflecting the broader themes of camaraderie and rivalry that underpin the story. The narrative unfolds in the feverish shantytown of No Name City, a setting that serves as a backdrop for the characters' adventures and misadventures. The film's meandering plot, which some viewers find charmingly random, can also feel disjointed and overly long. Critics argue that the film's pacing suffers from its ambitious scope, leading to moments that drag and lose focus. However, supporters of the film appreciate this wandering quality, suggesting that it mirrors the unpredictable nature of life during the Gold Rush era. Production design is another area where Paint Your Wagon receives praise. The film boasts impressive sets and a grand visual style that captures the essence of the time period. The big-budget production is evident in the elaborate staging of musical numbers and the vibrant depiction of the rough-and-tumble settlement. This attention to detail enhances the viewing experience, allowing audiences to immerse themselves in the chaotic world of No Name City. Despite its flaws, many argue that Paint Your Wagon deserves a reevaluation. The film's eccentricity and boldness set it apart from more conventional musicals, and its willingness to embrace the absurd is seen as a strength rather than a weakness. The eclectic mix of characters, from scoundrels to dreamers, adds depth to the narrative, inviting viewers to engage with the story on multiple levels. In conclusion, Paint Your Wagon is a film that elicits a wide range of opinions, from those who celebrate its quirks and musical highs to those who lament its shortcomings. While it may not be a flawless masterpiece, its unique charm and the standout performances of Marvin and Presnell offer a compelling viewing experience. The film's legacy continues to provoke discussion, ensuring that it remains a fascinating piece of cinematic history. As the final notes of Paint Your Wagon fade away, the story of gold, love, and adventure may seem complete, but the journey doesn't end here. What happened to the stars who brought this vibrant tale to life? Behind the scenes, the lives of Lee Marvin, Clint Eastwood, and Gene Seberg took unexpected turns that would shape their careers and personal stories in fascinating ways. Did you know that Lee Marvin, known for his rugged charm, faced battles both on and off the screen that would redefine his legacy? Clint Eastwood, the young heartthrob, would go on to become a legendary director, but what challenges did he face in that transition? And Gene Seberg, with her captivating presence, had a life filled with intrigue and controversy that few know about. Join us as we delve deeper into the lives of these iconic actors, exploring the triumphs and trials that followed their time in the Wild West. The stories are as rich and colorful as the film itself, and you won't want to miss what comes next. Ray Walston's portrayal of Mad Jack Duncan in the 1969 film Paint Your Wagon showcased his unique ability to blend humor with a touch of melancholy. As a character caught in the chaos of the gold rush, Walston brought depth to Mad Jack, embodying the struggles and dreams of those seeking fortune. His performance was marked by a sense of longing and a hint of darkness, reflecting the harsh realities of the era. After Paint Your Wagon, Walston's career continued to flourish, but not without its challenges. He faced personal hardships, including the tragic loss of his first wife, which deeply affected him. Despite this, he remained a respected figure in theater and television, earning acclaim for his roles in series like My Favorite Martian and Picket Fences. However, his life was not free from scandal. He was involved in a public dispute over the rights to his own image, which left a shadow over his later years. In his final years, Walston continued to act but also faced health issues. He passed away in 2001, leaving behind a legacy marked by both triumph and tragedy. His last known information reflects a man who, despite the darkness, found solace in his craft and the characters he portrayed. Sue Casey portrayed Sarah Woodling in the 1969 film Paint Your Wagon, a role that showcased her talent amidst a backdrop of musical and dramatic storytelling. Her character, a strong-willed woman, navigated the complexities of love and survival in a rugged setting, reflecting the struggles of many women of that era. After the film, Casey's career took a turn as she faced the harsh realities of Hollywood. She encountered challenges in securing leading roles, often relegated to smaller parts or television appearances. Beyond her professional life, Casey's personal life was marked by turmoil. She faced a highly publicized divorce that drew media attention, leading to speculation about her mental health. Reports of substance abuse surfaced, painting a picture of a woman grappling with her demons. Despite these hardships, she remained resilient, seeking solace in art and community work. In her later years, Casey became reclusive, distancing herself from the spotlight. The last known information about her suggests she lived quietly, focusing on personal growth and healing. Her legacy remains a complex tapestry of talent, struggle, and survival. Richard Farnsworth played the role of a miner in the 1969 film Paint Your Wagon. His character embodied the struggles and dreams of those seeking fortune in the rugged landscape of the American West. Farnsworth's performance was marked by a deep authenticity, reflecting the hardships faced by miners during the Gold Rush era. This role showcased his ability to convey complex emotions, setting the stage for a career that would oscillate between critical acclaim and personal turmoil. After Paint Your Wagon, Farnsworth faced significant challenges. He battled depression and struggled with the physical toll of his work, which included severe injuries from a horse-riding accident. Despite these hardships, he found success in later years, earning an Academy Award nomination for The Straight Story in 1999. However, his life was marred by tragedy. He lost his wife, which deeply affected him. In 2000, Farnsworth chose to end his life after a long battle with cancer, leaving behind a legacy of resilience and talent. His story remains a poignant reminder of the struggles behind the scenes in Hollywood. Last known information indicates that his contributions to film continue to be celebrated, even as his personal struggles resonate with many. Robert Easton played the role of Atwell in the 1969 film Paint Your Wagon, a character that added depth to the story set in the Gold Rush era. Easton's portrayal was marked by a blend of charm and complexity, reflecting the struggles of the time. His performance stood out, but it was just one chapter in a life filled with both triumphs and tribulations. After Paint Your Wagon, Easton faced significant challenges in his career. He struggled to find roles that matched his talent, leading to a decline in his visibility in Hollywood. Personal hardships also plagued him. He battled alcoholism, which affected his relationships and professional opportunities. Despite these struggles, Easton found solace in his passion for voice work and dialect coaching, becoming a respected figure in that niche. His life was not without scandal. Easton was involved in a controversial incident in the late 1970s, where he was accused of misconduct during a coaching session, which led to a temporary exile from the industry. He later returned, but the shadow of that incident lingered. In his later years, Easton became a recluse, living away from the public eye. The last known information about him suggests he passed away in 2019, leaving behind a legacy marked by both artistic contributions and personal battles. His story serves as a reminder of the complexities of life in the entertainment industry. David Sharp played a miner in the 1969 film Paint Your Wagon, a role that showcased his rugged charm and physicality. His character contributed to the film's exploration of the Gold Rush era, embodying the struggles and aspirations of those seeking fortune. Sharp's performance, while not the central focus, added depth to the ensemble cast, highlighting the harsh realities of life during that time. After Paint Your Wagon, Sharp's career took a darker turn. He faced personal hardships, including battles with addiction that overshadowed his professional life. His once promising career dwindled as he struggled to find roles that matched his earlier success. Sharp was involved in several scandals, including a highly publicized arrest for substance abuse, which further tarnished his reputation. In his later years, Sharp became a recluse, distancing himself from the Hollywood scene. He lived in relative obscurity, with few updates on his life. The last known information suggests he passed away in the early 2000s, leaving behind a legacy marked by both talent and turmoil. Rodney Bingenheimer played a crowd member in the 1969 film Paint Your Wagon. His role, though minor, marked the beginning of a unique journey in the entertainment industry. Bingenheimer, known for his striking presence, would later become a prominent figure in the Los Angeles music scene, earning the nickname the Mayor of Sunset Strip. He was instrumental in promoting emerging artists and bands, including the Ramones and Blondie, through his influential radio show. However, Bingenheimer's life was not without turmoil. He faced personal hardships, including struggles with addiction and the pressures of fame. His relationships were often tumultuous, and he was involved in several scandals that painted a darker picture of his life behind the scenes. The loss of close friends in the music industry, such as David Bowie and John Lennon, deeply affected him, leading to periods of isolation and reflection. As of the latest updates, Bingenheimer remains a reclusive figure, occasionally resurfacing in interviews, but largely staying out of the public eye. His legacy in music promotion endures, yet the shadows of his past continue to linger. In the 1969 film Paint Your Wagon, Jean Seberg portrayed Elizabeth, a character caught in a love triangle amid the backdrop of the gold rush. Seberg's performance was marked by a blend of vulnerability and strength, reflecting the struggles of a woman navigating complex relationships in a harsh environment. This role came at a time when Seberg was already a well-known actress, having gained fame for her role in Breathless in 1960. However, her life was marred by personal hardships and scandals. Seberg faced intense scrutiny from the media, particularly due to her involvement with civil rights activist Hakim Jamal and her outspoken political views. In 1970, she became a target of the FBI's COINTELPRO program, which sought to discredit her due to her support for Black Panther Party members. This led to a public smear campaign that deeply affected her mental health. Seberg's later years were marked by tragedy, including the death of her only child in 1979. She struggled with depression and sought treatment in various facilities. In 1979, she was found dead in Paris, an apparent suicide. Her life remains a haunting tale of talent overshadowed by turmoil. Recent reports indicate that her legacy continues to be examined, with renewed interest in her contributions to film and her tragic story. Clint Eastwood's role as partner in the 1969 film Paint Your Wagon marked a significant departure from his typical tough guy persona. In this musical, Eastwood portrayed a more vulnerable character, showcasing his ability to blend charm with a sense of longing. The film's lightheartedness contrasted sharply with the darker themes that would later define his career. After Paint Your Wagon, Eastwood faced personal and professional challenges. His marriage to Maggie Johnson ended in divorce, and he became embroiled in a scandal involving a brief affair with actress Sandra Locke, which led to a tumultuous relationship filled with legal battles. Eastwood's career continued to evolve, directing and starring in films that explored complex moral dilemmas, such as Unforgiven and Mystic River. His life has been marked by a series of personal hardships, including the loss of close friends and family. As of late 2023, Eastwood remains active in the film industry, with recent projects reflecting his enduring legacy. Lee Marvin's portrayal of Ben Rumson in the 1969 film Paint Your Wagon is a complex blend of rugged charm and deep-seated vulnerability. Rumson, a gold miner in the American West, embodies the spirit of a man grappling with loneliness and the search for connection amidst the chaos of a gold rush. Marvin's performance captures the character's raw emotions, showcasing his ability to convey both humor and sorrow, making Rumson a memorable figure in musical cinema. After Paint Your Wagon, Marvin's career continued to flourish, with notable roles in films like The Dirty Dozen and Cat Ballou, for which he won an Academy Award. However, his life was marked by personal struggles. Marvin battled alcoholism, which affected his relationships and career. He had tumultuous marriages, including a high-profile union with actress Betty Ebeling, which ended in divorce. His reputation was further complicated by rumors of violent behavior and a notorious temper. Marvin faced health issues later in life, including a stroke that impacted his speech and mobility. He retreated from the public eye, living a quieter life until his death in 1987. His legacy remains a testament to a man who navigated the highs and lows of fame with a dark, enigmatic presence. Tom Ligon's portrayal of Horton Fenty in the 1969 film Paint Your Wagon marked a significant moment in his career. Fenty, a character caught in the complexities of love and ambition during the gold rush, allowed Ligon to showcase his range as an actor. His performance was noted for its depth, capturing the struggles of a man torn between desire and duty. However, this role was just a stepping stone in a life filled with both triumphs and tribulations. After Paint Your Wagon, Lagan faced a series of personal and professional challenges. His career did not flourish as expected, leading to periods of obscurity. He battled with addiction, which took a toll on his relationships and work opportunities. Scandals surrounding his personal life often overshadowed his artistic contributions, leaving him in a shadowy existence away from the limelight. In later years, Lagan attempted to reclaim his career, but struggled with the demons of his past. His last known information suggests he lived a reclusive life, reflecting on his earlier successes while grappling with the weight of his choices. The once promising actor became a figure of mystery, with few details emerging about his final years. As we wrap up our look at Paint Your Wagon, it's hard not to feel a wave of nostalgia for this unique musical from 1969. The film brought together a remarkable cast, including Lee Marvin, Clint Eastwood, and Gene Seberg, each facing their own challenges in Hollywood. Lee Marvin, known for his tough guy roles, showcased his singing talent, while Clint Eastwood was still carving out his path, transitioning from television to film stardom. Gene Seberg, who faced personal struggles, delivered a memorable performance that added depth to the story. Did you watch Paint Your Wagon as a child? What memories does it bring back for you? Perhaps you remember singing along to the catchy tunes or laughing at the quirky moments. We would love to hear your stories and experiences connected to this film. Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let's celebrate the memories that Paint Your Wagon has created for all